So at the moment I have attached these Pico droppers. It's pre-soldered wires like this. Red and black, I've added them to the track, and then to that I've joined them to a sort of double cable. So let that focus. As you can see, I haven't done any soldering. I've literally just bent them together. Try and get the focus. No, it's not going to focus. And anyway, I'll just use some insulating tape, wrap it around there. That'll be good enough. Sorry. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but without soldering it's pretty good. I mean, I could solder them, it's just more time and effort, when I think this really should be enough. And if this isn't a good enough connection, I can always just remove some insulating tape and actually solder it. So yeah, we'll give this a go for now. Okay, so now I've got all this wiring done up, so it goes under the track. It's now going to run alongside the platform, under the siding. I'm sort of using this shed to hold it down a bit, and it goes there into the box. I'm using this siding as the programming track, which is okay because this loop here is DC and this is the DCC part of the layout. This siding is actually DC, so as long as I keep these points here shut and as long as I keep these 2 points shut, this whole loop is isolated from the DCC section, so I can use it as the programming track. But just to be safe, because I still want to use this shed on the DC layout, I think it's obviously bad to run a DC current into the programming part. It will probably damage it. So for now, I'm just taking it, I'm unplugging the wires every time I don't need it. But in the long run, what I'm going to have is wires coming out of it with crocodile clips that I can just easily detach from the track whenever I need to. And then I'll clip them onto a bar of plastic so that they're not touching each other. So it's the same really. It's electronically speaking, it'd be the same as it being attached to the track. So that's the plan. So now I've done all the wiring, the next thing I need to do is put clips on all the points. So here I have the clips I'm going to be using and a set of points. So what this does is it makes this siding here live even when it's set to the main track. And so to do this, you're going to want to have a clip with this wire so that this track is touching this track to keep this line here live. Sorry, this line here, the curved one. I mean, in theory, this line here should be live as well because it's touching that. But if the connection down here is poor, it's just to be safe, you can always put another clip in here. So here we go. That's the clips fitted. They're really, really easy to install. I'll show you how to do one of them in a second if I can. I'll have to do it one-handed, but that shouldn't be a problem. It's not hard at all. Just make sure that it's flush on this track and this track because this is the side the wheel will be on. With these two here, the wheel runs on the other side to the clip, so it won't catch it. But if on the outer track, so that line and that line, if it's poking out a bit, there's a chance it could snag the wheel of anything running past. Oops. So yeah, just make sure it's nice and flush. There you go, that's that one fitted. So I'm going to start by testing the clips. There's a 153 in the siding over there, and if this has worked, then its light should still work because those points are definitely closed. So the 153 should not be able to have its lights powered from where it is sat. So let's select loco. I think I put it as 1. Enter, and then let's go lights. There we go. You can see its lights on there and change direction. So that shows that those clips are working. Now if I go on to the loco 002. This is a loco I've been waiting to show you for a long time now. I've had it a while but I haven't been able to use it, but now we can. So you may recognise it, it's the Hornby Dowlow Class 60. It's got sound already fitted. I got it for like £160 off Rails of Sheffield, which is really good for a sound loco. But so yeah, here we go, give it a go. So I'm now testing the 153, which is running really well. Again, I haven't been able to use it properly until this point. You can see all the white around this area. That's pretty much the footprint of the platforms, give or take, which I've been designing with Grandad over Zoom calls and posting designs and stuff like that. That's going really well. So yeah, I'm going to try running them both locos at once now, because obviously running them in different directions you have to wire it backwards with DC, but now you can just control them individually, so I'll give that a go. I'll get the 153 to stop at the station after I've got the 60 running a bit, and yeah, we'll just have a play around, see what we can do. So there's one thing about this controller that everyone always says is bad, is that when you press stop, it only stops the loco you're controlling. If you hold stop for about 2 seconds, everything stops and this comes up. That's something that people need to know, just because a lot of people don't get this controller because they're worried they can't stop all the trains, but you can. You just need to hold it for like a second or two and it'll stop. So yeah, there you go. So I'm going to show you guys the layout running with this outer loop, the Voyager on this outer loop running DC while the inner is running DCC, just to show you what the idea I had for this layout and that hopefully it's working. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in another video soon. So I think the next video, or I might even do a stream, is going to be me fitting some decoders, if I can find, oh yeah, there, here we go. Fitting these decoders here into these two 66s here, because both these DB66s will then double head with the railhead treatment train, and they're all weathered, and hopefully it'll look really realistic, because there are railhead treatment trains out there where one train is DB Schenker and one is XCWS, and so I was just trying to model that, and so I'm really hoping that'll work. But yeah, catch you in the next video. See ya.